Hey guys, for arithmetic today, I want you to practice the Go Noodle video, Get Your Money Right, because today's lesson is all about money. So then come back, watch this lesson video to learn what we're going to learn today, which is making change with dollars. So today we're doing arithmetic page 289 to 290. We skipped yesterday's page. Don't worry about it. Make sure you're on page 289 and 290. So we are going to talk about making change from dollars. I'm going to give you a story to kind of talk through what that looks like so you can kind of get an idea of what we're going to talk about. So let's say Andrew bought a coffee mug at the gift shop. And we'll say it's a giraffe coffee mug. Okay? So the mug costs $6. So I'm going to write that down. The mug is $6. 6.00. That's how I write $6. No cents, just $6. But let's say that he gave the clerk $10. He had $10 in his pocket. He gave the clerk, the person he was buying it from, $10. So I'm going to write that up here. He gave them $10 and 00 cents. So, did he have enough money to buy the mug? Yes. How do we know he had enough money? Because 10 is bigger than 6. So he had plenty of money. Did he pay too much or did he pay the exact amount? He paid too much because 10 is quite a bit bigger than 6. If he only had $6, then it would be perfectly even. But $10 is definitely more than 6. Should he get some money back? Or does the clerk get to keep all of it? He should definitely get some money back. It's not fair for him to not get money back. If he paid $10 and the mug only cost 6, there's definitely some money left over in there. The money Andrew would get back is called change. Now, this is confusing because the word change can be used for a lot of different things. When we're talking about change, it could just be the coins in our pocket. It could be the amount you get back from buying something. It could just be there's something different, a change in your attitude, or you change your clothes. The word change means a lot of different things. Today, we are talking about the money you would get back from buying something. So, we can figure out exactly how much change he should get back by doing a subtraction problem. Now, we always start with the money you paid first. This is the money you had or paid, because you're always going to pay more than what the item is worth. If I wanted to buy this mug for $6 and I gave the clerk $2, would they give it to me? No, because I didn't give them enough money. If I was only going to pay $2 for something that cost $6, they would think that I was pretty much robbing them. That's not fair. So you always have to have exactly the same amount that item costs or more. So even for more expensive things like, PlayStation. You gotta have that exact amount or more in order to buy that item. They're not gonna let you go to Target and buy a PlayStation for $3. That's nowhere near enough. You have to have the exact amount or more. So we are gonna do subtraction to find out how much change would get back. That's why we have to start with how much you had or how much you paid, because that's going to be the same or bigger than the amount that something costs. This is how much something costs. Cost, or how much you spent. Okay, so let's do this. So we're going to turn it into a subtraction problem. I draw my equal line and my subtraction sign. So I always start the same way every single time when I'm doing my subtraction problem. I draw my lines to keep my ones placed the same, my tens placed the same, my hundreds placed the same, and my thousands placed the same. And don't forget your decimal in there too. I'll draw a column just for the decimal too. And circle the sign. We're going to do subtraction. So, look carefully. 0 minus 0. Can I do that? Yes. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 0. Can I do that? Yes. 0 minus 0 is 0. Then I'm going to bring my decimal down. 0 minus 6. Can I do that? No. I have to borrow. There's nothing there. So I have to go to the neighbor. I cross that out. I make it 1 less than what's already there. 1 less than 1 is 0. So now there's nothing in that place. And I change this 0. I add 10 to whatever was there. So 0 plus 10 is 10. So now 10 is in that column above the 6. 10 minus 6 is 4. And then I bring down my dollar sign. So if I paid $10 for a mug that cost $6, I would get $4 back to put back in my pocket or in my wallet or whatever. So that's how we find change. We start with what we paid or what we had to begin with, then minus how much that item costs, and we subtract all the way through just like a regular subtraction problem, and that gives us how much money the person at the store would give us back from buying that item. So we are going to look at arithmetic, page 289 to 290, and see it on our page. Now, the new stuff is always on the back, so we're going to look at page 290 first. At the top, it says, Grandma and Grandpa drove the children up Trail Ridge Road, where there is a snack and gift shop near the top of the mountain. Number 1 says, how much change did each person receive? So they give you how much they had and how much they spent, and you're just going to do that subtraction problem straight down. Do not forget your decimal point and your dollar sign, and that's how much change they would get back. You're going to do that for A, B, and C. Make sure you do them all carefully, but also do not forget your dollar sign and your decimal point. It's a huge difference. If I forgot my decimal, this would say $400. I would not get $400 back. It has to be in there to say $4. Also, if I didn't have the dollar sign, I wouldn't know that it's dollars. You must include your dollar sign. So, make sure you do those carefully. It shouldn't be that hard. It's easier subtraction. We're not getting into too hard of change yet. Section 2 says, mark the circle under the correct amount of change each person received. Now this one, it says it in sentence form. So I would draw a little problem on the right side where you have space to figure out the answer. So A says, Jenny paid $10 for a book that cost $6. So how much is she going to get back? You fill in the circle for, is she going to get back $2, $3, or $4? Fill in the circle. Then B says, Grandpa paid $20 for a hat that cost $15. So you're going to do the same thing here and subtract it to find out, is Grandpa going to get $3, $5, or $10 back? Then section 3 says, write the numbers. A, the gift shop and visitor center is 10,000 plus 1,000 plus 700 plus 90 plus 8 blank feet above sea level. So you're going to have that problem and put it on the line. The easiest way to do this is to line up all the numbers and add them together. Then B has that star card for you. You should be able to read that star card in order to find out what number blank feet above sea level is the highest point on Trail Ridge Road. Okay, those are both review. We've done those before a bunch of times. Then flip over to the front, page 289. Number 1 says find the perimeter of the front of the tent. We've done perimeter. You should be able to do that. Easy peasy. 2, write the answers. 1 year equals blank months. 1 gallon equals blank quarts. 1 yard equals blank inches. 1 meter equals blank centimeters. We've reviewed this also a lot, so fill in those answers. And then section 3 says write the products. Products means answer to multiplication. So those are all multiplication facts that we've learned. Fill in all the answers. Section 4 says write the time. Mark the circle to show AM or PM. So read the clock carefully. The shorthand is the hour hand. The longhand is the minute hand. Write down the time on that line. Underneath it, it says afternoon. So then you have to decide, is that AM or PM? Section 5 says write the sum. Yes, you are going to carry, so be careful. Make sure you keep all of your columns together. And then section 6 is a story problem with a workspace box. If you ever see a workspace box, you must put your problem, figure out the answer in that box, and then you take that answer and write on the line. So it says, the temperature at the bottom of the mountain is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature at the top is 28 degrees. How many degrees colder is it at the bottom than the top? Okay, so I read that backwards. I thought so. Okay, sorry. The question is, how many degrees colder is it at the top than the bottom? I'm so sorry. I'll read it again. I definitely got it mixed up in my head. The temperature at the bottom of the mountain is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature at the top is 28 degrees Fahrenheit. How many degrees colder is it at the top than at the bottom? Okay, write your problem and find the answer in the workspace box. Then take that answer and write it on the line where it says blank degrees Fahrenheit. Let me know if you have any questions. That's it for arithmetic, and I'll see you later. Bye.